Sweet, sweet Jollibee. I was a little sad that we had to get like a meal for this, because usually I'm like chicken joy purist, but I guess the sandwich was pretty good. The drink was really good. I like kept our cups, but I don't know where I lost them to in my house. I probably not thinking was like, I will throw away these fast food cups. Did I not remember that they had Moogles printed on them and were thus desperately important things? Here, feel, think Jollibee remains me scent. Yeah, that's the first time I've had the sandwiches, yeah. We had the full Jollibee experience because there was like the fussiest like Filipino grandma in front of us. I don't even know fully what her problem was, but my god, she was not going to leave until every single employee in that Jollibee came and personally apologized to her and personally did whatever she asked of them, and it was like, whoo, not the fussy grandma. So I feel it with all of our glorious things. You know, we'll stick all of our cards in there later. We've had like pretty good luck with like mystical archive stuff from Secrets of Strixhaven. I just bought the hop to it because I need bunnies and persimmons guaranteed to me. They be like that. But yeah, we got these. The other one I put in like a deck for my wife already, so you know it's out of here. It's out of here. Alright, glorious things do I have. This was just nearby, so I put it there. More ancient shenanigans. More ancient shenanigans! Yes! Bring them to us. I need those in my life. That's it. What all I slam in here? I got our stickers that we did for FanFest. We got our Spriggy on Mr. Toad, because he deserves that in his life. My wife did stickers of two of our bunnies, Hoti and CL. Her man, my man. They were good stickers. I don't think anybody actually got them, but, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, we went to a sweet tiki bar and stole drink garnishes from the tiki bar. It was actually right next door to the Requiem Cafe that had all the 14 stuff going on. So, you know, we at least got to look at the lines for it. But yeah, this was good. We got reservations that required like 2 hours of reloading. So it was a little rough, but nailed them. Because, you know, load in the reservations. They were all first available May 3rd. No, don't tell me May 3rd. To reload. You know, fully activate my, like, Disney dining reservation, like, fugue state. But then, finally one opened up and God was good. God was good and great. Yeah, here's our coaster, too, which was hella cool. I do have, like, pictures set up, too. So we got pictures of the drinks and stuff. That was a lot of fun. The first day, like, as in we flew in and then drove out there, was the Aquarium meetup, where I only discovered at the very end that, like, what looked like sticker stations were actually, like, embossing stations for, like, an entire Sea Star tour. It was crazy. So only on the very last one was I like, oh my god, it's just in the very normal guidebook. Because I'm so used to, like, having to buy, like, an aquarium, like, stamp book, and, like, that's how you then do stamp rally, because, I don't know. I'm only used to these things in Japan, where they're also, like, give us cash. But yes, it was a ton of fun. I always love fishing. This is someone else's ticket off the floor, because, you know, you gotta make sure you have the good stack for the scrapbook. So sometimes picking up other people's trash is how you have to get there. But yeah, no, that was incredible. So yeah, we flew in and it was, you know, an hour from LAX to Anaheim for like our hotel. We would have had to pay early for like an early check-in because they were mean and didn't just want to do it early, like for free anymore, because they know So it was like, okay, if we're gonna spend as much on Ubers as it would take to rent a car, we can just rent a car. And then we'll go from LAX like to Long Beach and just hang out in Long Beach until then, and it will be glorious. Oh, there's the business card from the Tiki Bar, which was also nice because I know who prints your business cards because I recognize this paper stock. Sometimes you're just a paper like autist and you have to do things like, oh, I know where you got your business cards from, so I'm going to keep it because I'm a big fan of the printer. That's just how life is. So yeah, the aquarium was super fun. Oh, we got the Jollibee stickers. I've not tried to register my chicken emote yet. We got it like the day before we flew out, so I was like, I'm just going to tuck the receipt in over here, and I will do it when we get home. So I still haven't. But my wife ate chicken at me in between fishing boats all day yesterday, so at least we know hers was good. So we'll just hope for the best that mine doesn't get like the glitch. Let's see. Then we went to Disney. Because of course we spent the whole thing in Disney. We had food and wine going on in California Adventure, which always a good time. Always a good time. And then there was Bluey stuff in Disneyland now. I got a big Bluey sipper, and it's the best thing. Because I saw, some dad trapped with it. And it was like, well, I have to have that. I did not see Yeti sipper. If I had, I would have gotten that. Let me see if there's a picture of the Bluey sipper in here. There's not. But yeah, we had Bluey's best day ever. Oh, good. Yes. Yeah, I did see that you just had to add a leading 0. But I did forget about that, so I'm glad you mentioned, because I would have been sad if I had that problem and had forgotten that. Yes. Yeah, there was also the 70th, anniversary stuff, which did not really have that much going on, actually. Did not have much going on. Give us all your cash money. No. But yeah. The nice part about Disney California Adventure is that they a little bit realize that, everybody in the park is a Mexican dad with their family. So, you start getting all kinds of, crazy good Mexican food. One of the cones had a green pozole, which I never got around to trying. That was kind of a shame. I did not see the Chef Goofy, but yeah, the Cooking with the Jammin' chefs involved, our sweet new Clarabelle cow, who, is incredible. I love her. Yeah, sweet green pozole. I didn't try this strawberry horchata either because I'm always like, is this horchata actually just rice and cinnamon, or did you put condensed milk in? Because I know you put the condensed milk in because you wanted to make it better. Chili relleno torta. Me after too many chili rellenos. We had a blackberry bourbon thing. That was crazy good. Yeah. Let's see. My first primary goal, however, was this pandan oat milk bubble tea, and that was crazy good. Yeah, this musubi fried rice was pretty good too. It could have been better. Don't want to focus on nothing today. Bad sign. Yeah, it was a delight. We only really did it the first day because standing in food and wine lines can occupy your entire life if you let it. It can occupy your entire life if you let it. And God knows it tried. Sweet churro wrapper. I forgot to eat a churro until the last day, so I was like, you know what? I'll keep it. Put everything in the scrapbook. Oh, I got a cute sketch of my Vieira. They also drew a cute Moogle. Boo! It's the cutest Moogle I have ever seen. Yeah. They were in the like mail trades. So this was like delightful mail that arrived. Yay! Hot on the tail of This Is It, they're closing down Magic Band forever. There was like fun Magic Band stuff up for the 70th, and that was fun. Oh, that's my pirate fortune. So yeah, there was one that you scanned to get like tickets to various like Frontierland attractions. So yeah, you got yourself your railroad ticket for the 70th. And yeah, when you scanned in the Magic Band to get it, there was like a tiny shelf inside that had like a little toy train and like a little toy like steamboat and stuff. And they were so cute because yeah, they would play a little sound effect and then your ticket would spit out. You only got one a day, so I had to go back. And when I went back the second day, the golden horseshoe like ticket thing was out. We got the no spitting, no spitting, no spitting, rootin' and tootin' and wiping your boots. That's a lot to ask. And yeah, the little riverboat one. We didn't go on the riverboat. Usually we do. It's a little cheesy, but it's also a lot of fun. It's very relaxing to just like take the loop. And it's nice in the spring because there's all the baby ducks. So you get to see all the ducks. It's like there was one round we were taking on the railroad where like, we're coming around the rivers of America and they're like, here's some problematic things about Native Americans we're going to say. Oh no. And you're concentrating on not listening to the guy, but there's the like animatronic elk and like everything, and like as we come around, just these ducks like fly crested over like right around the other side of the like curve, and I was like, oh damn, the ducks are paid actors now. The ducks are paid actors now. I got my sweet pirate fortune. Ah, there we go. Generosity consists less in giving much than in giving wisely. Thanks, Mr. Pirate Fortune Guy. He was also out of fortunes the first time we came around to him, but on our last night there, we had a Blue Bayou dinner. And as we were walking over to our reservation, we saw people getting their fortunes. So it was like, hell yes, hell yes. I found a sticker too, which means I found 3 pieces of Turning Red merchandise in the entire set of parks because sure, great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But you know what? I got the sticker. I got a little plushie. I got a little keychain plushie. There was a big plushie, but it also was like a Tickle Me Elmo like laughing plushie, so it was like, oh god, vibrating plushie. No, thank you. I don't need that in my life. I forgot to put my stickers in there. Stickers. Stickers. Here, let's see. Where's my photo collection of these? Hooah! There we go. There's Blue Bayou. There's Kurimanju in Blue Bayou. He's living his life. This was actually a mint julep. Which, excuse me, is supposed to be on crushed ice and in a metal cup, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'll forgive you, Blue Bayou, for being delicious. I'll forgive you, Blue Bayou, for being delicious. Let's put music back on. There we go. There we go. Ah. We were like dead center on the water, which was incredible. Hell yeah. We've had tables like over on the water before, but yeah, never like dead center. So it was like, oh, could see the boats all coming in. Most importantly, the noodling guy, Mr. Banjo Noodler, he was right there. It was good. It was great. Hell yeah. We went to Olga's Cantina. Got the, like, Lothcat drink with the cup. It's heavy. I didn't think it would be nice. It's like a $36 drinking cup, which like fine, that's kind of understandable in a realm of like everything is at least $20. So I didn't think the cup would be like half as nice as it is, just based on that price point. And I know a $36 cup is the price point where a cup should be made of like pure gold or something, but like not by Disney standards. Kurimaju was there. Kurimaju is always there. He has to be there. Yeah, Oka's is weird now because there's no more reservations. It's all walk-ups, but also you have to like quote-unquote walk up like on the app first. You can't stand in a standby line. You have to, dare I say, make a reservation, Disney, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We got in pretty quickly. And then when we were first walking up, we saw some people in FanFest stuff. And also, like, an Eris Disney bound, basically. So we gave them some stickers that we had on hand, and we're like, hey! And then we ended up sitting, like, at the same table as them Inogas, so that was fun. It was fun hanging out with them. Here's Kurimanju with his drinking idol. The Mr. Jack Sparrow. We tried to get a picture of him at the end of the ride with the, like, animatronic one sitting in a chair, but it didn't work out so hot. Like, we definitely, like, hit the boat in front of us, like, right at the animatronic. So it's like, there's Kurimaju just a blur straight down. Blah! It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think I have it in the slideshow, but God knows I saved the photo in general. This is Ox and Babo Ugly Doll. This is overlooking Grizzly River Rapids. This is one of my favorite places to just relax in the park because, you know, it's a quieter walkway. You get to watch people suffer over in here. And sometimes the cats are hanging out in there. I did not see a cat this time, and that was not fair. I deserve to have seen a cat, and I didn't. I love the Disney cats. Here's Ox and Babo on Midway Madness, which I was under the impression was going to be down while we were there, but it was not. It was not, and it was grand, because Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters was down. Apparently it came up on, like, the last day we were there. Disgusting. We only got it past to DCA Far Ferry last day because we didn't get to do a whole lot of, like, parks on our second to last day. So therefore we also did everything we were going to do around the rest of Anaheim. So it's like, okay, you know what? Pass. Can't justify a park hopper for just a couple of hours, though. Had to make the choice. Here's Ox and Babo about to watch Mickey's PhilharMagic. A beautiful classic. A beautiful classic. I like the part where they've added Un Poco Loco in, because it's like everything is 90s CG, and then like all of a sudden there's Coco, and like it's so absolutely beautiful in comparison. It's just kind of like, oh no. In just a few years, is even that going to look just antiquated? Ooh, are they going to put some other movie in there? And it's just going to be like, oh no. Oh no. Okay, maybe it's bold of me to assume that PhilharMagic is going to last that long. If Muppets 3D couldn't, I don't know how actually numbered PhilharMagic's days are. Oh, here's the Tiki Bar. This, I believe, was my wife's Singapore Sling? I don't remember. Whichever drink it was, they gave it to her with, like, a cinnamon stick on fire in it, and it smells so good when you burn a, like, cinnamon stick. Delightful. There's a garnish we stole. The little flag one. Hell yeah. Yeah, we were in the captain's quarters portion of the bar, because the bar itself was like a big like T shape. So like you went in the main bar area, and there were tables on each side, there was like a cave with the bathroom, so I kept going, Blackbart's cave! And then yeah, like the end was like a T shape, and yeah, that was the captain's quarters portion. We were up in there, so it was nice. It was very quiet. There's like a smaller bar in there versus the main bar, so it was good. It was good. They had these lumpia, which were incredible, approximately life-changing lumpia. So good, so good. Maybe this was her Singapore slang. I don't remember which drink was which. I don't know. The drinks were all incredible. That's the important part. This was my first one, which was like Smoke Apocalypse. So it was already like a smoked tea infused liquor, and then yeah, then they also pine smoked the whole drink. Shit was good. Shit was good. Smoked it for like 500 years. Get the pyrotechnics in there. Good stuff, good stuff. We got the ambiance. Ooh, ah. See, their water cups would have been acceptable to serve my julep in Disney. Take notes. Jeez. Sick chandelier. Sick paintings. Yeah, the decor was fabulous. So good. So good. Anyway, these are out of order because I had to tell my wife to send me her photos, so, you know, they kind of mix together. So I believe we are in her photos right now. Here's Jackson Bobo going on Soarin'. Because it was Soarin' over California right now because it's the 25th anniversary of DCA. And oh my god, we've never managed to make it on Soarin' over California before. Life-changing lumpia is the best way to have your life changed. Holy crap, they were good. And yeah, but Soarin' over California, everyone's always said that the orange grove smell will also change your life, and oh my god, they were right. I expected it to be like an almost cheesy like citrus smell, and I was like, yeah, I can see why that's pretty good, but no, I should have known better. I should have known that the standards for Disney scents is like so fucking high that it was like this absolute like a little bit of the citrus, but like this very green. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Here's Kurimanju in front of burgers. These were at the aquarium, so we might be into aquarium shots now. Hachiware fan, saved my life. Saved my life. Oh god, Duffy pin. We were at a pin trader just like buying pins because got by duck pins. And yeah, it was on their trading board. So I was like, take these duck pins out of this blind bag I hate. Trade for the Duffy. Get me that Duffy. Is it real? I don't know. It's mine now, and that's what matters. Here's Ox next to Demure Panda on Small World. Because we have to give all our stuffed animals deep personalities, Ox and his brother Babo are obsessed with Small World. You know. You just gotta be sometimes. So that's why we gotta take them every time we go to Disney, because they gotta get their Small World fix in. Here's my boys. My Caballero boys. I don't know why we put for Mexico's representation the Mexico Pavilion of Epcot, but it's fine. Because I love the Caballeros. I love the Caballeros. More than the Caballeros, we love this absolutely evil duck. Like, several years ago, my wife, by happenstance, took a picture of this duck. This duck is in the last room of Small World, where suddenly everything is white and gold, and you are just fully World of Fears, World of, like, Tears shitting. And yeah, this duck, right as you come around the corner, like, right before you leave Small World, is so evil looking. He is so demonic. Evil duck. And we love him. We love that evil duck. He's the best. He's the best. I'm glad I got another incredibly evil-looking shot of him. Potato Land is our favorite episode of New Mickey, so we have to get a picture of the poster of it on Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. Mostly because as soon as you can catch sight of it down the hallway, we start chanting, Potato Land! Potato Land! If you haven't seen any of the new Mickey shorts, they're incredible. Everyone's a gremlin. Apparently people hate them and are like, we need to go back to the classic. The classic. You ever actually watched any of the like 20s and 30s stuff? They are gremlins. Chaos gremlins. And the Reddish shorts capture that. They capture that again. Potato Land is a really good one. I love Potato Land. These were one of the Bluey snacks. And oh my god, they were good. Yeah, we're in a proper timeline since these are like phone photos. Yeah, we came out of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway and like had to immediately go get in line for these at I can't remember the place. You know, Baked Potato Place in Fantasyland, because that's where they've got the Bluey Land now. Bluey Land? It's not really a land. It's one stage show. But yeah, these were so good. I think they had more milk in them than predicted because I had, like, a horrific allergic attack that just spent, like, the rest of my night in, like, abject misery. Because sometimes if I get a milk allergy attack, it's just, like, a bile that won't stop. It's miserable. But you know what? Even if that's what happened here, even if these milk allergy attacked me and I was like, I am going to die here tonight, worth it. These were so good. It was like a lime soda and then yeah, this like watermelon like sherbet pop. Oh my god. But yeah, we got in the line and then they immediately closed the line behind us for like the place to be able to close down. So it was like, oh, thank you. Just barely eked in. And if we had not eked in, I would not have been able to get my Bluey sipper. Am I a Bluey adult? No. Do I need a cute thing in my life? Do I need a cute trinket every time I lay my eyes on a cute trinket? Yes. That's what I need in this life. Therefore, I had to have that Bluey sipper. Alright, now we're back at the Tiki Bar. Yeah! The brother, may I have some oats was there? We took multiple photos of brother, may I have some oats, because, oh my god. He was in the bathroom, and it was like, you have to go to the bathroom. Like, on our way out, I was like, no, you have to see it. You have to see him. Sometimes you just gotta go tour a bathroom at a place because there's a picture from a meme of 1,000,000 years ago in there. It happens. I also had some fried oysters. My wife does not like fried oysters because she probably correctly hates the texture. They were good, though. There was some kind of a, like... Yeah, exactly! There was like a big, strong cilantro flavor, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know. There's like this peppers on there. The sauce was just like a mayo. I don't know. Were these like some kind of a cilantro pearl on top? I don't know. They were good though. Let's see. This was my second drink, I believe. So this was a Jungle Bird. I got it with like coffee infused. What's the like liquor? The Negroni one. Campari? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You know? When you're a couple of tiki drinks in, you don't remember what you're drinking necessarily. But it was good. They did so much, like... funny straw. So many just... let me fold this straw into an origami shape moments. Which was pretty cute. Our bartender was cute. I liked them. They were sweet. They weren't too like, yep, which you always kind of worry about when you're in a place where the bartender's job is to actually entertain you. There's like a little, a water feature on your way out. Got me some Caballero ears. It was a good trip for Caballeros. Yeah, there's the bottom of the bluey sipper. You can't see the portion that's bluey on it, but it's fine. Sweet, sweet award-winning wieners. Award wieners. I got like... I'm trying to remember what all was on this hot dog. It was bacon. It was like sauteed peppers and onions. I believe it was barbecue sauce. You know what? It's a hot dog. Hot dogs never let anyone down. I like the Cars area an inordinate amount. For somebody who doesn't particularly care about the Cars movies, because I grew up so much in the like Route 66 area, like Cars Land is very nostalgic feeling to me, regardless of the movies. They could strip everything of the movies out of there and I'd still be the area's biggest fan. But the robot part of the Mater ride line is deeply excellent. Not as excellent as the soundtrack is trying to make it sound, but it's good stuff. Oh, here's Bobo in the line for Midway Madness. Here is the absolutely adorable Ratatouille caramel apples. Oh my god, they're cute. Pro Strats Bing Bongs is the best drinks in DCA, because you can get like chamoy tahini everything. You can get chamoy tahini everything. And that's an important part of it. It's an important part of the Mexican dad experience at DCA, which is the best way you can experience it. Here's Pluto waving at people on Grizzly River. I just happened to be coming along looking for cats as like Pluto came by in the other direction. So it was like, well shit, of course there's no cats. There's a big old dog right here. It was very cute. Here's the Tiny Turning Red plushie. One of 3 pieces of merch in the whole park. And like, okay, weirder than there being no Turning Red, which, fine, whatever. The movie was a few years ago. There was nothing for The Incredibles. That was weird. Because my in-laws, like my father-in-law, loves The Incredibles. So, we usually try and get him like a little something, at least like a little like souvenir coin or something. Nothing. Not a thing. But there was additionally absolutely nothing for Hoppers. And it was like, is that not still in theaters right now? I'd swear that was still in theaters right now, but okay. I mean, if not anymore in like theaters, then close enough. The challenge trail was Hoppers themed, but that was it. Ah, yes, the challenge trail. There's a thing nobody goes on until you put the trick-or-treating on there during the, like, Halloween events. Okay. Here's the big Madame Leota ball in the new Haunted Mansion gift shop area. Sweet, sweet pirates. We got so soaking wet on this. It was so bad. We were, like, in the very front of the front boat. The people behind us didn't know that there were any drops at all on pirates. Therefore, the entire boat got soaked to hell. Love that carousel. Went and played some Magic in between. Abigail is a wildly fun commander. Highly recommend. No, we went back in. Duck. Speaking of lands where I don't really care about the fandom, but am obsessed with, I love Galaxy's Edge with like every ounce of my being. I've not watched any of the like sequel movies. I don't think I've seen the prequels since the 90s. The main ones, my wife's only seen once, and it was actually quite recent. But oh my god, the immersion of Galaxy's Edge, like, gets me so hard. adore it. So look, I'm so mad they're getting rid of the ambient sound. I'm so mad they're changing the like timeline of the land because it's perfect the way it is. If anything, take it back. Take it back. I want the LARPing cast members back. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible. But there's lots of good weird little guys all over the place in Galaxy's Edge. Like every single shop has a tank with a weird little guy in it. Oh yeah, there's my cat cup again. This was the drink my wife got. It was like jet fuel or something. It was an Ancho Reyes based drink, so it was quite good too. There's the animatronic version of him, whomst I must always go visit. He's got his little chew toy. He's a good guy. He's a good little guy. He's hard to take pictures of because he's in this cage, but what can you do? What can you do? I took a picture of this sculpture because both of us were like, this could be in my in-laws' house and you would not even blink. This just looks like the kind of art they buy. There's that little guy again. There's the one that matches the cup. This little guy, I don't know. He's gonna like fucking domain expansion me or something. I don't know why his photo came out so intimidating. He's just a little farting snail in a tank. His whole deal is that sometimes fart noises come out of it. Fish. Sweet, sweet blue bayou dining. Yeah, here's where our table was. Boom! Right there. There's the little cabin with the noodling man. Life. Excellent. Life was excellent. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. The best ride ever. The best ride ever. Because of the 70th, and since Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is a day one attraction, there actually was like a lot of Mr. Toad stuff. So I got me a shirt. And I think my favorite was in the pathway between Fantasyland and Frontierland. The one you gotta take during fireworks and parades when they close the castle off. There was like a diorama of little seals for all of the day one attractions in Fantasyland. So it was, you know, Mr. Toad, like the carousel, Snow White and stuff. And yeah, if you use your magic band, there was like a row of like magic band buttons underneath. And yeah, each one like then opened up that seal and there was like a little diorama of like summarizing the ride in there. It was so cute. I did film the Mr. Toad one, but I don't have the videos in this like slideshow. This was just good because it's very like, this is when you like see someone and you try to say hi to them and they don't notice you. And you're just like, oh god. No. No. And all you have left to do in your life is attempt to die from the awkwardness. Rex was a mood there. Adorable snowman. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. It's all non-dairy ice cream, and yeah, the lemon on this like blue raspberry float thing. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, this isn't even the Dole Whip. Yeah, this is like some wholly different thing over on like the DCA side. It's good. It's good. This is not at the aquarium. It was just also pulled off on my camera. This was just dolphin. This is at mini golf in Seattle. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But it was semi-aquarium themed, so I put it before the aquarium stuff. So yes, this was Sweet Sweet Aquarium of the Pacific, which was really nice. It was huge, and there were like 5,000 touch pools. I'm not really a touch pool person, but my wife is a touch pool person, so she got to live her best touch pool life. Yeah, these jellies were great. Just deeply photogenic jellies. Oh. And they were huge. They were like basketball sized. So they were super fun to see. Scoot it over a little. There we go. Here's Kurimanju and a penguin. They had a display of like 3 different penguin species to like demonstrate the sizes of them. So we took a picture of them with each of them. This is just the littlest guy though. This crab was so photogenic. I don't know how many pictures of this crab I left in here because he was great. This crab was briefly my best friend. There was an entire tank of otters directly behind me. They were doing like a show feeding the otters and showing the otters, but have you considered that I'm busy over here looking at a crab? Other people were looking at the otters. They were in my way. Nobody else was looking at this crab. Therefore, he was like my private model. He was great. This guy was there. He had a friend. He's back! See, I briefly stepped away from the crab to look at another thing. Ever so briefly. Look at him. He's such a good guy. He had some shrimp friends in the same tank. Then we had the number 1. The greatest fish. The best fish. The Pacific spiny lumpsucker. He's a good fish and a great homestuck insult. Mostly a great fish. God, I love the spiny lumpsucker so much. They are so cute. They are the ultimate in the little guy. Nobody does it better in the little guy genre. Oh my god, deadliest catch. No, that's too much. Shh. Okay. The Pacific Light Spiny Lumpsucker is not that dramatic. He's not that dramatic. Made this too big to look at him. Oh my god. Not Automod actually thinking lumpsucker was an insult. Yes! 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 See, the ones in the Seattle Aquarium are in like a really dark room, in really dark tanks with like more of a blacklight situation going on. So they're like impossible to photograph. So it's like, finally I can get good pictures of the best fish. Then there were frogs. They had like an entire room of frogs. Frog paradise. They were so itty bitty in like 99% of cases. And it was like, oh my god. Look at this guy. He's just frogging around. Oh, there was also an axolotl. Just one little guy. But also like the most horrifying axolotl statue, who I think is in the next one. Yeah. This axolotl statue has seen some shit. It's seen some shit. That thing's frightening. And it's like, how do you look at this and go, close enough. Make sure you really capture its I have seen the light of God, and I know that I will never be touched by its grace again look. My god. My god. More frog. Frog. Oh yeah, these guys were pretty. So itty bitty, but really pretty. This guy just kept moving, but he wasn't the worst of them. There's one later on that really wouldn't ever stop moving. He just shifted around a little. Hell yeah. This guy, like, never stopped moving. He was like, I will allow you one picture. Yeah! No more photos! You can have one! Hwah! So I've got a good, like, half dozen of just blurry photos of this guy trying to make his escape from me. Yeah, they had Crown of Thorns starfish, which, I don't know, I feel like, especially growing up in the 90s, Oh, have fun! Are you going out to a Magic Con then? Enjoy! Enjoy! What we got for pictures? No, it was a good trip. Deeply appreciable. Hell yeah! We probably would have done that if FanFest had, yeah, basically directly overlapped it. Because I certainly was not going to fly from LA to Vegas in just 2 weeks of vacation for conventions. C'est difficile. But have a good time there. Yeah, that would be a lot.